suspect. I was sitting on my couch, finishing off a cold taco, when I saw it. My face on the local news, labeled as the prime suspect in a child's murder. The anchor read the name. The prime suspect is 26-year-old Danforth resident Addison Dalton. My heart hammered. They even used my Facebook profile picture, bright as day. Then the anchor introduced the victim, a 13-year-old girl named Kayla Jackson. They showed her photo, a sweet-faced kid in floral overalls, black braids trailing down her shoulders. I swear, I'd never seen that child in my entire life. The reporter mentioned Kayla went missing on the morning of December 10th. By evening, her frantic mother had called the police. Soon after, her body was found in a ditch along Interstate 85. My stomach twisted. I was in no condition to have done anything that day. I'd spent that morning nursing a hangover from too much tequila, like I had every Friday since the breakup. But apparently, the mother was certain I was responsible. As we speak, the newscaster went on. Police are en route to Ms. Dalton's residence. That was all I needed to hear. My blood ran cold and I shot up from the couch, nearly knocking the taco plate onto the floor. I've never seen that girl in my life. I kept muttering, pacing around the living room. Then my phone buzzed. 42 new messages. They were from friends, relatives, accusing me, disowning me, calling me a monster. My oldest friend, Sasha, wrote, "You devil. Don't you ever contact me again. I hope you burn in jail." Even my sister texted, "How could you kill a child?" I fumbled for my mom's number. The phone rang. She picked up, voice trembling. "Please, Addison, tell the truth. I raised you better than this. How can you keep lying?" She hung up before I could get a word in. I slid the latch from the front door, intending to let the cops in so they could see for themselves I was innocent. I stood there, waiting for them to arrive. Minutes stretched into hours. The night grew silent, chilly air stinging my cheeks, but no one came. My confusion boiled over. I grabbed my keys and headed to the station to clear things up. But as I neared a stop sign, I noticed a woman crossing the street holding a little girl's hand, both of them looking suspiciously like Kayla Jackson and her mother. Couldn't be. She was supposed to be dead. I rolled down my window. "Hey, are you Kayla Jackson?" The girl glanced at me, eyes wide with fear. Her mother yanked her forward, disappearing into the shadows. "Wait!" I shouted, but they were gone. My mind reeled. If Kayla was alive, then who the hell died? Who set me up? I spun the car around and drove to the local news station. The building's windows were lit, though the broadcast had ended long ago. I parked in the back, heart racing, and slipped through an unlocked door. The lobby was silent, except for a faint buzzing. The station's logo, CNT, glowed above the receptionist's desk. I crept down a hallway until I heard voices. "So, Addison Dalton is ruined," a man said. "Who's next?" Another voice replied, flipping through papers. "Ryan Stone. He's a recovering alcoholic. Let's pin a hit and run on him. We'll find a grieving mother to sob on camera. That always pulls heartstrings." Cold dread seized me. They were planning to broadcast false stories, framing innocent people for horrific crimes, just for ratings or some twisted purpose. That must have been how they painted me as a child killer. I heard footsteps approach. Panicking, I turned and dashed back down the hall. Two figures outside spotted me through the glass doors. "There she is. That child murderer," someone shouted. A bottle shattered at my feet. Glass sprayed my ankles. "Get out of here, psycho!" another voice screamed. I threw myself into my car and started the engine, a heavy projectile clanging against the trunk. My tires squealed as I tore out of the parking lot. So that's how it is. They pick someone, create a tragic story, broadcast it as fact, and watch the world tear that person apart. But I won't let them ruin me. I'll find a way to expose them. Or maybe I won't get that chance. One thing's certain, nothing will ever be the same.